Good evening, all. Welcome to Chamax Cards and Breaks. Break tonight, as you can see, 25-26 Upper Deck Series 1 Hockey, a 12-box break, number H3664. This is a full case. 12 boxes. Let's get this box open to start here. Let me get it on the table because it's very large. 1 second here. Let's empty this out. And there we go. Extract the box. There we go. All right, let's see if we can get these all on here. There's 4. There's another 4. There we go. 12 boxes. Let's get started. First thing, I want to welcome everyone to the break. We very much appreciate your business. We appreciate your patience while we fill some of these breaks up. We do have another 12 bucks available on the website, chamaxcards.com, and that is scrolling across that middle line if you want another 12 box of Series 1. We also have 6 box, 3 box, pick your team and randoms available. Series 2 is coming out in March. We'll probably have our breaks up, I'm thinking, in the next couple of weeks. We're probably going to start doing our preloads on the website, so look for that. Series 2 coming out. We do have the daily discount code word of the day. This code word is scrolling across the top screen. There it is. Olympics. Opening ceremonies. Well, they're on TV now. They actually happened a few hours ago live. But Olympics will get you 5% off your next order over the next 24 hours. Good for the next 24 hours. We also have our first time discount code of Chamax 2026. This discount code word gets you 10% off your order. You can use it once through the year. Chamax Loyalty Points Program up and running the website. The more points you, or more money you spend, the more points you'll earn. You can then use those points for cash discounts on future purchases. We do ship out the cards to breaks once a week. The breaks Monday through Sunday by the end of the following week, meaning the cards in today's breaks will go out by the end of next week in regular Canada Post, unless you request something to ship with tracking and or insurance. If you do want that, please email us over at info@chamaxcards.com. or visit the website, message us through there before Monday morning, please and thank you. Owners on the left, teams beside the owners. We've done this break lots of time, lots of familiar faces in there. All cards go out except for the standard veteran base cards. All the hits in these are right in the middle. There's Knees, Joshua, Callahan, and there you go. As we go through, Jesper Bratt will stop on anything awesome. Brady Tkachuk, McKinnon. As you can see, there's 3 hits in every pack. There's a Montreal card. Caccioni for the Sharks. Keller. Yeah, basically we'll go pretty quick at this break. It takes about, if you're looking at your clock, it takes about 45 minutes to an hour to do a full case. Zibanejad. Yes for Bratt. Markstrom. Again, we go really quick and we'll stop on anything that's amazing. Barkov. Melanson. Stutzla. Ducks, Outburst card. Go to John. There's Carlson, Tage Thompson. And with this break, there's many cards, so everyone's going to go home with a big stack of cards. Svechnikov, Joseph Wall, Sillinger. Tage Thompson, you got Joseph Wall. Sean Monahan. Sid the Kid, going to be over in Italy there. Captain Canuck. Koivunen, the Penguins. Jack Eichel. Marchessault. Oh, 2, that's kind of weird. 2 encores. Marchessault. Oh, his is a blue encore. That is why. Marchessault. And Saros. And Vasilevsky. So it's a blue. Zari for the Flames. You got Dylan Duke for Lightning. Allmark. And what do we have here? We have Vasilevsky 160 out of 250. A deluxe Vasilevsky for Tampa going to John. Vander Kane and Carlson. And that will do it for a box number 1. So yeah, we do this break pretty quick. Like I said, it's Series 1. not going to call it really all the team names, assuming anyone in this break kind of knows their teams. If not, you can go back and watch it slow-mo. Let's get the table organized. Around after the 6 box, we used to take a little, probably 1 to 2 minute timeout to clean the table, because our break table is big, but it's just a bit not too big enough for to hold 12 boxes of Series 1. So I've got the Olympics on right now. Like I said, the discount code word today is Olympics. Opening ceremonies are on right now. Sounds like the women hockey team is going to have, supposedly one or two of the teams are playing have COVID, so I don't think they're getting rescheduled, or I'm not sure exactly how that happens. So I guess the women play this week and the men are week after. Milano Cortina. All right, box number 2, everybody, in H3664. All righty. Here we go. Box number 2. Box number 2. Wyatt Johnson. Pasternak. Sam Rinsel for Blackhawks. Evander Kane. Shesterkin. Tyler Toffoli. Nashville card. Carson Dorwart for the Flyers. Kadri. Each pack has 3 hits in it, so that's why we're kind of skimming by all the base cards and all the good stuff's in the middle. There's Carlson, Keller, Allmark, Dylan Holloway for the Blues, Ostlund for the Sabres, Eklund. Islanders outburst card of Engvall. There's Reinhardt, and there's Bedard. Who has that Chicago spot? That's Edmund. Oh, Connor Bedard encore card. Dual Bedards. Joey Decard. Parker Ford for Winnipeg. Owen Tippett, Flyers. Kucherov and Patrick Aline. Brady Tkachuk. Matthew Wood for Nashville. Demko. Now out for the season. Canucks are out for the season. They done. Snuggerud for St. Louis. JT Miller. It's a blue, by the way. JT Miller. Montenbaum. Huberdeau. Jacob Goucher for the Flyers. Stammer. Oh, population count 20. Oh, nice. 25. Patrick Laine for Montreal. It's a low population count. Don't see many of those in these boxes. Going out to Julian. Nice. Out of 25. Nice hit. Tuck for Buffalo. And Gensel. Yeah, out of 20. I've never think of all the series 1s and 2s done. I don't think we've ever had an out of 25. Nice. All right, moving on to box number 3. So we got a couple other breaks coming up in a couple days. I think Monday. We usually do, just as a side note, we usually do break Monday through Thursday at 6 p.m. And if we're busy enough or we're away for some reason during the week, like we were this week, we'll do a Friday session. Hence today, Friday at 5 p.m. We do not break on the weekends unless something out of the ordinary is happening. So I think the next couple breaks I believe are on the 8th, which is Monday. And there are a couple of eBay breaks, actually. It's a soft launch on eBay for us and eBay Live, but eBay Live will be later this month. Right now it's just a few breaks back on eBay. There's 1 box breaks, a couple hockey breaks. You go there, check. You go to our eBay store, which I think is in the YouTube link. I'll make sure that is. This should be in the YouTube description. Our eBay store, you'll see a couple breaks there. Artifacts break. Artifacts, SB Game Used, I believe. Different various years. Blackwood, Stuart Skinner, Don McShine. But those breaks are just getting warmed up for us to start on eBay Live soon, which, again, I'm just going to briefly mentioned here, but a more formal announcement will be going out. Lindgren, Voronkov, Gabe Perreault. It's actually pretty exciting. We get a lot of our breaks in front of a lot more people, which is always good. Cadre, Robidas for the Hurricanes, Eklund for San Jose. Like I said, more about that later this month. But as a little soft launch, we do have a couple breaks just on eBay. Gabe Perreault, Ovechkin, Binnington, Anthony Duclair, the other PD for Vancouver. Who's got our Vancouver Canucks? Thomas does. Sidney Crosby. Chris Urtenev, outburst card for Toronto. Going to Robert. Tyler Bertuzzi, Sidney Crosby. Lots of Crosbys in this one. Morgan Riley. Charlie Lindgren, Noah Ostlund for Sabres. Rensky, we got Lucas Raymond, Austin Matthews. Darcy Kemper for the Kings, black and white canvas. Kucherov and Fowler, Cam Fowler. Young Guns canvas of Matthew Robertson for the Rangers, for Edmund. First one of those. Jacob Goucher. Ovi. Tracking systems, Darcy Kemper. Vegas card. Jesper Bratt. Another Jesper Bratt. Demidov. Nice. And the checklist. So it's Demidov and Levshinov. So between Chicago and Montreal. So Montreal spot is Julian and Nashville's Edmonds. So what we do with this, we put this aside, and I'll explain to you when we're opening up the next box what we do with this card. The Nuge. And there you go. There's box number 3. 1 second. Let's get this organized here. There's box number 3. Okay. So with that card, that checklist card there, Young Guns checklist. What we'll do, since there's 2 teams on it, you can't give one card to 2 different people. We are going to see by the end of the break if we get another one. If we get another one, we will give 1 to each team. So 1 to Montreal and 1 to Chicago. Now, if we don't get another one, or if we get 3, any odd numbered, we'll do a randomization on those 2 teams with random.org. We'll do that live. We'll put Montreal, then Chicago. We'll go to random.org. List randomizer. We'll randomize the list 3 times. So 1, 2, 3. It'll mix those names up. And whoever's first on that list at the end of the 3rd randomization will get the card. We'll do that with any other card that we get that's owned by 2 different players. It basically be a checklist card or a canvas checklist card. Young Guns or canvas, only 2 situations I think that would show up in. So that is what we'll do. So if we get another one, 1 each. If we only get 1, random.org at the end. And see who ends up with the checklist card. All right. Let's keep on moving. Box number 4. Slavoski, Dustin Wolf, Nicholas Coco for Seattle. Montreal card. There's Makar, Ovechkin, Matt Boldy, Riley Duran, Kaprizov. To be honest, this is probably the year I'll be the least engaged with hockey because the Canucks fans here at Bouchard, and they've just been horrible. So probably the least engaged I've ever been with season of NHL, probably my entire life. Petey, Perreault, Kucherov. Interesting Petey here. Petey. He is the leading scorer on leading point getter on Canucks. I think he's got 34. But in the league, it puts him at 134th. That's how. He used to be a Canuck. That's how bad they are. Like very bad. Skinner, Oilers, Carolina Hurricanes, Nick Suzuki, Yeah, just brutal. Canucks. Anyways. Oliver Moore, Leon Draisaitl, Robidas, Connor B, Cole Perfetti. He's pretty good for Winnipeg. Going to John. There's Quinn Hughes back in the good old days when he was on the Canucks. Detroit. There's Tolopilo for Canucks, the future goaltender. Tage Thompson. He was Player of the Week, I think, actually, a couple weeks ago. Nick Schmaltz, clear. Acetate card for Utah. Go out to Breaker 1. Devin Tays, Philip Gruber. Matthew Barzell, Tim Wash for the Ducks, David Pasternak. Kent Johnson with Blue Jackets. You got Kaprizov and Logan O'Connor for Colorado. And that does it for box number 4. All right, let's put this. Then we'll leave that there. Actually, that's fine. So we're going to do 2 more boxes. I'm going to take just a real brief, like 1 minute, 2 minute break here just to get the cards off the table. Like I said, I can watch the Olympics right now. The Olympics is the discount code word of the day. Get you 5% off over on the website. We're doing all the team walk-ins right now. Australia coming in. Like I said, the next breaks are going to be on Monday, and if you're looking for those breaks, it's an Artifacts break and an SP Game Use break, and they're both on only eBay-only auctions, or only eBay breaks. They're just 1 boxes, so quick little breaks. They're bidding breaks, so the bidding starts at 99 cents per team. And then for those, for regular breaks on our website, always free shipping. But for eBay breaks, that is $6 for the first team for shipping and 50 cents for each additional. So, okay, doke. Dylan Strome for Washington. You got Aho. Who's this? Rodrigo Abels for the Flyers. Cam Fowler, Stankoven, and Noah Ostlund. Kirill Marchenko. You got Colton Dack. Chris Kreider. Zach Perek. Sidney Crosby. Sam Reinhart. Yeah, Olympic hockey will be good. It'll be fun. The Nuge. Quinn Hudson, Lane Hudson, Michael Rasmussen, outburst card for Detroit. Hey, Jim. Mackenzie Blackwood. Hola. Hola, senor. Cal McCarr, Brandon Hagel, Brady Kachuk. Kyle Connor. You got Jacob Skerrick, Islanders. Marco Rossi. Quinton Byfield. That's a blue Byfield. Brent Clark. Edmonton card. That's my good friend there, Jim, down in, well, I guess he's still technically in North America, but very southern North America. Koivunen. Sam Rinsel. Connor McDavid. Oh, what's this here? Sandin out of 250. A deluxe Sandin for Washington, for Edmonton. Zach Orensky, Connor B. Marco Rossi. You got, who's this? Aiden Hill and Zane Perrick again. I think I'm probably screwing that name up. And there we be. And there we be. Okay. Okie dokie. So we're going to take this here carefully. So this is, everybody, the box number 6. Marking the halfway mark. In break number H3664, 25, 26. Series 1, I was saying earlier, Series 2 coming out soon, next month. We will have our breaks up here probably within the next week or 2 for Series 2. And our website does sort firstly by new break. A new break is something listed in the last 14 days, and then we'll sort by fewest to most teams or spots remaining. For most breaks, not all, but for most, once we get below 5 teams or spots remaining, we will schedule in the break. We'll then email all the breakers the time and date of the break. So again, not all breaks have to be sold out. For example, this break once it got below 5, we scheduled the break in, emailed all the breakers the time and day of the break. And like I said, away we go. So that's how she works. Box number 6. Sider, Moritz Sider, Shesterkin, Cam Lund for the Sharks. Jacob Markstrom, Thatcher Demko, and Sebastian Aho. Marchessault, Ozzy Weisbolt, Josh Morrissey. Barkov, Austin Matthews, Owen Tippett. Well, I see we're already starting getting duplicate zone here now. Reinhardt, Snuggerud, Kachuk, yeah, already getting duplicates of some of the young guns. 6 boxes in. Oh, Carson Dorwart, Young Guns Outburst for Philly. Nice, Robert. Always nice to get Outburst Young Guns. They're a bit more rare. Washington card, Zach Hyman. I've noticed we've been averaging, looks like there's 1 Outburst card per box, looks like. Makar, Lakonen for Colorado, Oliver Moore for the Blackhawks. Bowen Byram, Sean Couturier, Brant Clark, Toronto card. Carter Mazur for the Red Wings, Connor Hellebuck. Clear Buchnevich for St. Louis. And going out to JFN. There you go. Philip Forsberg. There's another Hellebuck. Oliver Rodrigue, Young Guns Canvas for Edmonton. Going to Robert. Matthew Robertson. Braden Point. It's actually a pretty good box. It even gets better. Population count 1,000 of Seth Jarvis for Carolina for Robert. There you go. That's out of 1,000. Matthew Tkachuk, Kyle Connor. And that does it for box number 6. Stand by. I'm just going to clear out the table here and we'll continue on. Stand by. All right, we are back. We are back. Let's reorganize this, shall we? There we go. There it is. Okay. There we go. Now we're cooking. Brazil's coming in right now. 15 athletes. Not known as a winter powerhouse. All right. Box number 7, back half of the break. We're cooking along here. The 25-26 Upper Deck Series 1 Hockey 12 box break, number H3664. It's a fun break. It's not the most exciting of breaks. Unless you get a gold outburst, which would be pretty cool. Demidov or something. If you're Julian with that Montreal spot. But like I said, it's a fun break. I said everyone you get a lot of cards. You know, you get some numbered cards, and there's no autos in Series 1 or 2. But definitely good value for what you got. All right. Box number 7. Let's go. Faber, Brock Faber, Merzlikins. And there is another Young Guns checklist. As advertised, we got 2 of them. So that means 1 is going to Montreal. And 1 going to Montreal, 1 going to Chicago. There you go. Easy. Let's see if we get 3 of them. That'll really screw things up. Sizzle Reel. Sidney Crosby. Clayton Keller. Eric Carlson. Evangelista. Carter Missouri. Connor McDavid. Yeah, we're already getting quite a few duplicate in the old Young Guns section here, and we're halfway through. Drake Batherson, Sean Monahan, Evan Bouchard, Troy Terry. You got Zane Perrick. I think it's a third. Is it third Zane? Matthew Wood. Young Guns outburst of Jacob Goucher for Philly. Going to Robert. There you go. You got a Goucher Young Guns outburst. Nice. I like it. For some reason, upside down Maurice Sider. Jacob Robertson. There's Canada coming in. 206 athletes. 22 males in 2022. There it is. Leon Draisaitl. You got Colorado. You got Michael Callahan for the Bruins. Thomas Harley. Patrick Laine. Matty Beniers. Sam Morton for the Flames. Brandon Hagel. Must have. I just want to double check. I have missed a card here. No, do not. Logan Cooley for Utah. Matty for Seattle. Dylan Holloway. Jake Sanders for the Senators. Cam Lund for the Sharks. Dougie Hamilton. Jacob Goucher. Lots of Gouchers, but this is a deluxe. 134 out of 250 for the Flyers. There you go, Robert, hitting Jacob Goucher. And behind that was a Marchmont and then Timo Meier. There you go. Done. All right. That's kind of cool watching this athlete walk. Of course, we walk through the city, I guess, the town. It's neat. I like it. All right. Box number, what would this be? 7 or something like that? 8? 8, I think it is. It is. And here we go, everybody. Box number 8 coming up. 8 is great. And this pack seems thick. Okay. Let's do it. Joseph Wall. We got Steven Stamkos. Malkin. Pekka Luukkonen. Dominic Shine for the Red Wings. Martin Necas. William Eklund. Juicy Saros. Oliver Rodrigue for Edmonton. Zach Wierenski, Eric Carlson, Jacob Markstrom, Will Smith, Ryan Leonard, Makar, Moritz Seider outburst card for Detroit, Leo Carlson, Ovechkin, Cutter Gauthier, Oettinger, Ethan Frank for Washington, Sam Reinhart. You got Ross Colton for Colorado and Lucas Raymond. Matthew Nees, Quinn Hudson, and Matthew Tkachuk. We got clear Chandler Stevenson for Seattle, going out to Bill, I believe it says there. Tage Thompson. You got a Nazem Kadri. Matthew Wood, Young Guns a canvas for Nashville, going to Edmond. Ryan Suzuki, and there's a Celebrini, second year Celebrini. Oh, we got a high gloss 10 out of 10 here. Here we go. Let's get this protected. 10 out of 10 of Brian Rust for Pittsburgh. Nice. You're not guaranteed one of those in a case. So, very nice. Going out to Dan. There you go, Dan. 10 out of 10. Bam. There you go. Nice little high gloss for you. I like it. Jared McCann and Marchessault. Huh, good box. You can open up 4 or 5 or 6 cases of Series 1 and not get a high gloss. So there you go. Yeah, there you go. Good. 10 out of 10. Imagine that was, I know you don't have it anyways, don't really care, but if it was Demidov. But hey, hold on to it. And Brian Rust. Any young gun, actually, high gloss would be cool, because you never know if we're going to, even unknown young guns can one day be superstars, right? You never know. And some of the guys you think are going to be superstars end up being blah. Comes to China. Hey, look at that population. 1.4 billion. All right. We're in the last 4 boxes of the case. Again, if you're just joining us, it is 25-26 Series 1 Hockey, 12-box case. H3664 is the break number. And here we go. Leshinov, Jeff Swayman, Ian Moore for Anaheim. Vegas card, Zellweger, and Dylan Larkin. Brady Tkachuk, Victor Osman for Seattle, and the Breadman, Panarin. Seth Jones, William Eklund, and Philip Forsberg. Charlie McAvoy, Tim Wash for the Ducks, Moritz Seider. And Michael Backlund, outburst for Calgary, going to Jordan. Celebrini Toffoli, Kyle Connor. Kochetkov, Carolina. Quinn Hughes, pro for the Rangers. Nylander, Condre Miller, and Rasmus Dahlin for Buffalo. New Jersey card, Ethan Frank for Washington, Leshinov. Dylan Duke for Lightning, clear. Out to John. There's Adam Fantilli. Samuel Urson. Drew Doughty for LA. Not very many LA cards. Parker Ford, Holloway. Feels like that's the first LA card. What we have here, population count 1,000. Eklund for the Sharks. Going to Robert. Very nice. Population count 1,000. McKinnon, and Josie. And there we go. Cypress coming in. There it is here. 2 athletes. All right, box number 10. Box number 10. We have 4 million people watching from around the world. Colombia coming in. One athlete. All right. Vasilevsky. We have Dostal and Joakim Kemmel for Nashville. Carlson, Aho, and Wyatt Johnson. Ovechkin, Jacob Quillen, Kemp. Sanheim, Brian Nugent-Hopkins, Sorokin. Petrangelo, Levchinov. There's a good one for Chicago. For Edmund. Robert Thomas. Cole Sillinger, outburst for Columbus, going to Edmund. Jake Gensel, Marchenko. Shesterkin, Bobrovsky, Gatcomb. Marchenko, Jack Eichel, Petey for Vancouver. Stankoven, Jakub Skarek for Islanders. Austin Matthews. We got Nicholas Coco. Young Guns canvas black and white for Seattle. Going to Bill. Bobrovsky, Luke Hughes. Marchenko for Blue Jackets. Rodrigo Abols for Flyers. Connor Bedard. Jack Hughes, Pink Dazzlers for New Jersey, going to Edmund. Tampa Bay card, Adam Fox. And there's another box, complete. All right. Moving along. 2 boxes remaining in the 12-box case of Series 1. And I'm just going to get rid of these 2 checklists because one goes to each. Montreal. And Chicago. There we go. Those out of the way. So if we get another Young Guns checklist, we'll have to randomize it. Okay. Box number 11, almost to the end. What time is it here? Yeah, 5:39. Figured about 45 minutes. Usually for this break. I'll be close to that. Box number 11, break number H3664. Remember that daily discount code word again is Olympics. Olympics will get you 5% off your next order, which is good for the next 24 hours. All right. Scheifele for Winnipeg. Thompson, Colton Dack for the Blackhawks. Thomas Harley. You got Sam Reinhart. Yeah, only 2 in that one. Bobrovsky. There's the other Petey. Young Guns, that's the second one. Quinn Hughes. Frank Vetrano. Nathan McKinnon. Askarov. Jakub Slavin. Dvorsky for the Blues. Matthew Barzal. Lucas Reichel for Chicago. Let's go to Edmund. Lane Hudson. Draisaitl. Uh, 121 out of 199 for William Nylander for Toronto. First of this one. Robert E. Winnipeg card. Shesterkin. Carlson. Koshtikov and Jack Finley for Tampa. Martin Necas. Carter Verhaeghe. And Anze Kopitar. So not very many LA cards there for Edmund. We got here Owen Power for the Sabres, Boone Jenner for Columbus, and Austin Matthews. Jack Finley, Young Guns canvas for Tampa, going to John. Skylar Brindamore for Carolina, Cal McCarr. Or Kale, I guess it is. Kiefer Sherwood, Ian Moore for Anaheim, Austin Matthews. And last box coming up here. Box number 12. The final box of the break. So then we'll be back on, I believe, Monday. 2 breaks, which again, those 2 breaks are our first breaks back on eBay before eBay Live starts for us later in the month. So you will, if you go to our eBay store and go under breaks, you'll see them there. I got 2 little hockey breaks and 1 baseball break happening next week. Again, just as we're getting our eBay Live page set up, we're just doing a couple breaks to get familiar with how eBay Live is going to work. We get official announcements to be going about that in a couple of weeks. We've been kind of alluding to it last month that something big was happening, and it is big. I'm not going to get too much more detail about it, but part of the launch here in Canada. Very few select breakers were invited, and we were one of them. All right. Dakota Joshua. We have Stefan Noesen. Robertson. Rangers card. Sam Morton. Leon Draisaitl. Ovechkin. Connor McDavid. Donovan Sebrango for the Senators. Pasternak. Tim Stützle. Thatcher Demko. We got here Travis Sanheim for Philly. You got, there it is. This one, I don't want to jinx it because you're actually not guaranteed every young gun in a case. But there's Davidoff. So there you go. Julian, I know you're probably waiting for that. But yeah, you're not actually guaranteed every young gun in a case. Every case I've ever opened, like personal case, usually we're short 1 or 2 players. Almost in every time. But there you go. You got him. That's the big rookie in Series 1, as we all know. There you go. Nice. Well, it came. That's a good thing. Jarvis. There you go. That ends that. And then we have a Brady Ski for the Nashville Predators. Outburst, Makar, and Mitch Marner. Maybe a gold outburst here still, maybe. Kaprizov, Pink Dazzlers, Cam Talbot, Alex DeBrincat, Mark Stone, Owen Tippett, Victor Osman, Kochetkov, Dylan Larkin, Canvas, Jack Hughes, and last little bit here we have Sorokin. That's a blue Sorokin for the Islanders. Binnington, Darcy Kemper. Yanni Nyman, Young Guns canvas for Seattle, going to Bill. Rory Cairns for the Flames. Zuccarello. And Cole Perfetti, Yanni Nyman, and Dvorsky. And I think that will do it for the break. So good. Got some nice hits. Got some high gloss there. You got your Demidov. And there you go. There's your 25, 26 Young Guns since 1990. Series 1. All right, everyone. Enjoy the opening ceremonies if you watch them. Any questions, comments, concerns, or queries, you can email us over at info@chatmaxcards.com or message us through the website. Again, remember, once we get below 5 teams or spots for most breaks, we will schedule them in. Our regular schedule is Monday through Thursday at 6 p.m. Friday we'll do anytime in the afternoon. Lots of hockey breaks there, baseball, football, everything you can think of over on the website. Again, we'll be back next week. We got breaks scheduled pretty much all of next week. Check out those 2 breaks on eBay if you want to see those. Again, just go to our eBay store. It's in the link on YouTube underneath the comments down below, as they say. Click on breaks. It'll show you the breaks we have available on eBay right now. They're just no reserve auction breaks. And besides that, enjoy the weekend. And